Welcome to the Black Contractors Network podcast, where we'll be discussing hot topics around construction, being a general contractor, how to get started, and everything in between. Your host has over 20 years plus of construction experience. Here he is, Richard W. Johnson.
Made in the U.S. of A.
Welcome to the Black Contractors Network. On today's episode, we will be discussing why aren't there a lot of black construction workers or general contractors in the construction industry. I have been living in the state of California for about 25 years now, and I have never met another black licensed contractor or a lot of black construction workers. So I want to take a deep dive into this and see where it leads. I feel like I'm in this construction world all by myself. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, just 6% of construction workers are classified as black or African American, although they comprise 12% of the overall workforce. Meanwhile, 88% of construction workers are white, compared to 78% of all U.S. workers. We can start by taking a look at union constructions. If you talk to anyone about union construction jobs, they will tell you they are not just good jobs, they are great jobs. They have a relatively low entry barrier and offer world-class training, great pay, and benefits that allow members to retire with dignity. So, who wouldn't want to sign up? But what is often overlooked is union construction's racism, and that those great jobs, particularly leadership positions, are designed to remain filled by white men. I am not playing the race card, I'm just going by facts and my eyesight, and countless documented examples of the widespread racism that black people face in interactions with construction unions, from being called racist names to being administered tests designed to ensure their failure. A gamut of discriminatory practices make it difficult for black workers to enter, remain, and grow in the industry. Typically, in the good old America, poor whites and poor black people are competing for blue-collar jobs. Black people are continuing being blatantly discriminated against. Because of this, there are fewer black people involved with construction. I worked on jobs in urban neighborhoods, otherwise known as black neighborhoods, and watched Big Job Next Door, where City bought an old mall to convert it into government offices. Saw only Hispanics doing the demo work, which is good, but I see that more often than usual. I would like to see Hispanics and blacks working together. Adversity for majority of black people. We go through this on a daily basis. In spite of this fact, this statement is not true for every black person. Black men and women grow up with a lot more adversity in our lives, playing sports, dealing with police, poor neighborhoods, dealing with bullies, and of course, being a minority in a white country. We were not citizens of this country until 1870, when they passed the 14th Amendment to the Constitution, granted African Americans the rights of citizenship. Let me say that again. We were not citizens of this country until 1870, when they passed the 14th Amendment to the Constitution, granted African Americans the rights of citizenship. The 15th Amendment was supposed to guarantee black men the right to vote, but exercising that right became another challenge. It took the Voting Rights Act of 1965 to give us the right to vote. Do the math from 1870 to 1965, that is 95 fucking years.
2,000 years later.
Fast forward to 2022, that's 57 years if you listen to people like Senator Booty Licking Tim Scott and Uncle Tom Uncle Ruckus Justice Clarence Thomas.
Shut up, bitch!
We are supposed to get over this in the last 57 years. When you deal with this much adversity, you need to have a certain level of confidence, or you will be eaten alive by hyenas, the whites.
Stop it. Get some help.
The